Now we will explore a counterargument to the break-even analysis. The concept of lifetime loss when taking CPP early refers to the potential reduction in total lifetime benefits received by starting CPP payments before the standard age of 65. Here's the explanation. Lifetime loss is calculated as the difference between the expected lifetime CPP benefits if you take it at a later age, say 70, versus an earlier age, let's say 60. This calculation considers the reduced monthly benefits received when starting CPP early and the increased payments received when deferring. So we'll have an example of a particular calculation here. Let's pick a monthly benefit. Again, we're going to use the max benefit. You will need to find out your own. Don't rely on this one. In this example, we have a maximum amount of $917 if you take at age 60 and $2,034 if you defer to age 70. We're going to use an inflation rate of 2% and a life expectancy of age 85. So when we do this calculation, the accumulated benefits would be $352,000 if you took it at age 60. In the case of waiting until age 70, it's $422,000 at age 85. So we subtract these two amounts and we determine that basically the lifetime loss from the earlier start of CPP is approximately $69,000. And that's where we come up with that figure. So again, people sometimes look at the lifetime loss calculation and say, hang on a second, this requires me to use up my investments between the ages of 60 and 70 or reduce my spending during the healthiest years of my retirement. Thanks, but no thanks. And that's a fair comment. But let's bring in some other considerations. If we agree that on balance you have a reasonable chance of reaching average life expectancy, then we must consider your quality of life. At that point in time, people may want to leave to their children and grandchildren or to charity. However, you may find yourself achieving age 85 and requiring care. This could cause you to have to draw on those very investments. At that point, the deferral of CPP becomes more significant as you have a larger monthly benefit fully indexed to inflation. This may permit you to have a higher quality of life and preserve your assets for your family or charity. Taking it a step further, your care could lead you to exhaust your resources and actually become a dependent of your adult children. That may not be an outcome that you want to experience. So we suggest that you give good thought to when you draw that and really consider your life expectancy, your general family history, and your overall health as a key consideration. Thus, factoring in that under the lifetime loss, you would likely do much better if you deferred as long as you can.